and we might want to talk a little bit about villains,
Look at you.
specifically sci-fi villains this week. And I'm proud of
I'm back.
myself that I have not let my fingers mistype villains again. Because I know how to spell villain, but my fingers keep wanting to do IA.
I
And
know.
I think the first week I spelled it wrong. But anyway, this week we are going to talk about the top 10 sci fi villains, part of the villain series. And thanks everybody that voted. I think this will be a fun one.
I'm excited.
I agree. This will
Andrew,
be
you make a
fun.
wonderful Sith Lord.
Yeah, so like first of all, it doesn't matter where Palpatine finishes on this list. If I was in charge of the Empire, the rebels would have lost. No question.
No
I
question.
would have led the Empire to victory with all the
Correct.
resources that Palpatine had at his disposal. It's a shame that he let some Jedi take him down, along with some puppet that lived in a tree. Okay, and some old man took him down. But it is what it is. But yeah, Palpatine, me as Palpatine, I love this so much. The beard is magical, Terry. I don't have my sunglasses on because then you couldn't see the yellow eyes, but you
That's
you
right.
met
So
half of the
there's no
mandatory.
Nebraska hat under the
No,
under
you
the
met
hood.
half the mandatory criteria when you used my image and likeness in AI, so it's okay. I was half expecting it to be the Terminator, like because you all know how I feel about AI and Skynet has taken over the world,
Yes,
which is
correct.
why apparently Donald Trump and Bill Clinton have something going on, or had, and oh no, this is the rage on the internet, but it makes me giggle. I know that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about villains, but maybe we are
Correct.
we're talking about villains.
Sci-fi villains.
Oh my
Okay.
goodness.
All right.
Let's talk about who barely missed the
All right,
list.
let's see. I'm hurt.
Green Goblin, General Zod, T-800, and Ultron.
So the T-800 makes sense though because everybody wants Arnold to be a good guy, and he's only the bad guy one time. And the development from 84 to 94, from Terminator 1 to 2, is so fantastic with the cyborg and the T-1000 and the liquid metal and all that. Ultron I could care less about, but Green Goblin was a badass. Like he was legit. He was
Willem
legit.
Dafoe. Yeah.
Yeah. And William Dafoe being the Green Goblin makes it even better.
Absolutely agree.
And General
General
Zod, I think that's
Zod-
old enough that a lot of people didn't really know him.
Agree. But for me, this was one of the first villains where I was like, oh my God, this is scary. So I love General Zod. He was on my top 10 list.
This is no shocker here. Bober says 3 of his top 10 are in this
No,
four.
definitely not a surprise.
That makes sense because that's quite often what we hear from Bober.
Bober's been known to be wrong, and so we're sticking with that pattern.
I didn't vote for any of these 4. I'll just.
I voted for 2.
No, I've been voting for anywhere between 15 and 20, even for the top 10. So
I normally
hard
go down and I say I will vote for them if I think they are top 10 worthy. Yep. Sometimes I end up with 8, and that's the difficult ones. Sometimes I end up with 17, and that's the ones that are a little easier. But I vote for whatever number, either 10 or above, based on that.
All right. Well,
Dave's here. I voted Zod around 7. What movie was General Zod from?
Superman 2.
Superman 2.
That would be why I don't know it. I was never a Superman guy.
Lex Luthor, wasn't it?
I don't know. I don't remember which
one.
I
could be wrong.
You might have
one of the older
Superman. I think Superman
movies. And Dave said 2. Yeah.
Dave says 2. Yeah. Anyway, it doesn't matter because I never watched Superman. So
you were too young. You were a baby.
It was a good series, though. I did like those movies.
Batman guy, not Superman, as well established on this show.
I grew up with Christopher Reeve, so
yeah.
Okay. Number 10, Dr. Doom. Not impressed.
Where's Dr. Doom from?
No, Fantastic Four.
Oh, that's right. They did a shit job on that movie. I remember now. I watched.
Well, here's my question: which one? Because I'm pretty sure there's been 3 by now.
Well, the newest
So-
one's supposed to be pretty good, but I'm talking about the would be the middle. Well, the second one back was not good.
No, the last one was not good.
I don't
Um,
know.
I
I
think
didn't
the
see that.
second one was okay. The one
Yeah.
with Chris Evans, right? Wasn't that like the weird crossover? Because Chris Evans was the Human Torch. Not Chris Evans. No, Chris Evans was the Human Torch, and he was also Captain America.
You're asking the wrong person. 'cause I
Yeah,
don't
that's
know.
the danger of some of these. Some of these movies have
gotta
like
look
3 or
at
4 different versions over the years, and different
As
Yep.
also
stories
has
and
been
stuff.
well documented. I only watch things that are at least 20 years old.
Yes, I that's
Television
right.
or movies.
Oh, I was right. Look at that.
Look at you.
Whee!
All right, so obviously number 10 we're not super impressed with.
No, it's
Let's
all
look at number 9. Chucky.
right. Ooh,
There we
Obviously,
go.
I like Chucky because
Uh,
he's behind me here.
this scared. So, Andrew, this probably wasn't when you were growing up, but when Terry and I were growing up, and Amy, there was a toy called Buddy, my friend
Yes.
Buddy. Yeah, so it was a life-size doll that was just like Chucky, and so people who had this damn doll,
was
you were like,
great.
"That's it, we're gonna die." That's it.
Both
Except
my
I
s-
got the knockoff of the My Buddy doll. I
Yeah,
got
I
like
said-
the
Both my
Casey or
sisters
whatever
had
his
that
name
doll, but I always think of Chucky as comedy, but that's just me.
Oh,
Andy Bartlett. So anyway, Chucky is fantastic. A serial
So,
killer taking over a body of a doll. It's just
and I
wonderful.
agree with Devin. Scared me as a kid, still scared today.
Nah,
I mean,
nah,
I love it.
this is
They went as
comedy.
far as creating a bride for Chucky, didn't they?
Yeah, well, see, that's
They
the problem.
did.
That's
That was
where it
the
really
sequel.
gets into comedy. Is when you get into Bride of Chucky and stuff. Like it's really comedy.
It's kind of the
Uh.
level, not quite as bad as those like clown horror movies or whatever.
God.
It's kind of at that level.
Yeah.
Well,
All right.
it apparently, and Welcome to Derry. I always want to say Dreary because that makes more sense
Derry.
in my head. But Welcome to Derry is apparently very good.
Yeah, I haven't. I wait till it's done and then I'll binge watch it. But I heard the same thing. I'm excited.
Okay, so
And for the
a
people in the
doll
chat,
that
Oh,
a
sorry.
doll that comes to life
yes,
is science fiction.
correct.
It's not some guy in a hockey mask going around murdering people.
Yes.
Hey, look, I thought that was comedy too because those assholes always run up the stairs instead of out the front door. What is wrong with you people?
Also, it's our show, so if we put it on the
we
list,
make the
We
rules.
say so. Sometimes we over trust Chat GPT also. I'm just going to be quite honest because making these lists isn't always the most straightforward.
I
we
don't
we
care
ma-
enough.
Nah, we make the rules and we don't care. So
Yeah.
thank you for your participation in voting.
Feel
What's
free to
number
not
8?
vote for those that you don't think belong.
We love you, listeners. Thank you.
At least it only made it up to 9, I guess.
All
Number
right, let's
8.
go.
Lex Luthor. And
Okay.
it was very difficult to find a picture for this
This is perfect.
because it was such an old movie. And yeah, Lex Luthor.
So,
Gene,
fact-
which Gene is this?
This is Gene.
Wilder.
Yeah. No, Hackman. No, this is Gene Hackman.
That's why I said
Shut up, I
Wilder
hate you
because
So, fun fact, my son is named Alexander, but when we were kind of like picking a nickname, I said, and I quote, "He will grow up to be my little evil genius, so we will call him Lex." This is where his name comes from. My son.
yeah, but he's
is
not
my
even
little evil
close to being evil.
Not even close. He is the most straight-laced, polite, rule-following child ever. So I kind of got, yeah,
Mm,
And no foul
rule
language.
following.
no foul
foul
language. That is correct.
Yeah, Darren is new to our show. He doesn't understand the rib between Hackman and,
No.
and Wilder. But we'll
Yeah.
explain it someday, Darren, when we're talking about Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory as led to you by Gene Hackman.
Oh,
Thank
we were really talking it up about.
Oh,
We were saying Gene Hackman. It was really Gene Wilder because
Wilder.
we were even mentioning like Blazing Saddles and stuff.
Yep.
I mean,
All
and
right,
then
all right.
it dawned on
What
us,
about
and
the
then I think
Unforgiven
George told us
or
you
the
guys
Quick
are
and the
saying
Dead?
the wrong name.
Wasn't that Gene Hackman? No, he was in Blazing Saddles. No, that was Gene Wilder. What?
Oh my God, we're the worst. I love
Number
it.
7, T-1000.
Yes. This is low.
Ah.
Wow. I'm surprised this is so low. This was an excellent.
Well, you'll see a
villain.
pattern as we start going. up.
Okay.
So this was like, you talk about 7 degrees of separation. This guy's
Yeah.
been in everything, and he's always a villain or a bad guy. Like
Yeah.
always. He was in Sons of Anarchy. What the hell else was he in that I just saw recently? Now I can't remember. What was I watching? Anyway, he's the dad in the John Cena movie. What's the John Cena superhero? The series.
Oh, I know what you're talking
Peacemaker.
about.
Yeah,
Peacemaker.
Peacemaker. He's the dad in
You're
Peacemaker.
right. He is.
Yeah. So I mean, like this
Yeah.
guy has been in everything.
Yeah.
But
Well,
anyway, T-1000 was legit looking for John
Yeah.
Connor, and then the liquid metal when he would become the metal. One of my favorite scenes from the movie is when the guy's getting the coffee and he got full house or whatever, and all of a sudden, whoom, shoots the blade right through his body, and he's just dead. So he's dead. So anyway, what's your
but your
dog's name?
point,
And he says
and-
something. What about Fluffy? And the parents dead or whatever. Oh yeah, it's so good, so good.
to your point though earlier, Andrew, the reason that I think he was such a good villain is we saw him against Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, and everybody
who
wants
we
Arnold
had-
to be a good guy.
Yep. So this was perfect.
Like
I really
Arnold
enjoyed
isn't a bad guy in his movie career. He's not a bad guy in a whole lot of movies. Like even in Conan, he wasn't necessarily a bad guy. Terminator, of course, he's a bad guy. But
Yeah.
they always found a way to make Arnold Schwarzenegger like the hero. But in some ways in his movies, Eraser, highly underrated. I like that movie a lot. But anyway,
Yeah.
he's
Number
on
6,
the heavy. He's heavy in Tulsa King. I saw that too. Yeah, that's on the Paramount. See, this guy's been in everything, and I couldn't even tell you what his name is. I think his first name's Robert, isn't it? Maybe.
Sure.
Let's screw him up with.
So I was
somebody
gonna
else
say
like
you're gonna
Robert.
ask us.
No, we're gonna say like Robert Redford or some shit because that's how we are.
Yeah, that's exactly how he looks. Anyway, who's
Oh,
number
Lord.
6, Terry? Before we get to the top 5.
Number 6, Khan Noonan
Khan.
Singh. I think that's
Hell
how you
yeah.
say it. I just know Khan.
It's
I knew his
Khan.
name was Robert. It's Robert Patrick. Thank you, Dave.
Okay,
Old people
thank you.
know stuff along with Google. Who is this?
The Wrath of Khan, Star Trek
Oh,
2.
No,
Is that right?
Absolutely not. No.
Oh, okay.
Not for me.
You're also too young for this because this was way before your time.
Yeah, not for me. Look, the other
Yeah,
old person answered. The AARP committee has verified that Robert Patrick is indeed the name of the T-1000.
Okay, so I can be corrected here. I think Dave Miller may know some details here. We've talked about it before, but Star Trek movies had a pattern for a while.
Mhm.
They would spend a lot of money on toys, and the movie would be complete shit. And then they would have a movie and say, "We're not doing that again," and the movie would kill. And then they would spend a lot of money on toys again, and the movie would be shit again. And then they would have another movie, and they're like, "We're not doing that again," and the movie would kill. So the even numbers, I believe, are really good,
Yes.
and the odd numbers sucked.
Correct.
But they made toys for the odd numbers. So
But you're absolutely spot on. This
So
was
what were
to me.
what were
This
the
was a
toys-
good Star Trek movie.
What were the toy sales numbers? Were they good or did they
Oh,
suck
they
too?
were good. Not for this one.
not like
No.
Star Wars.
Not for the
Yeah.
first. Yeah. No.
Yeah, Star
I
Trek,
agree.
Star Wars, not in the same
Now,
category.
if you want to
not in
see
the
a good,
same-
I'm big on some of these shows on like the History Channel. The Toys That Made Us.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
They've got this. They've got Star Wars toys. They've got a wrestling toys episode. They've got Barbie, Care Bears. I mean, Teenage Mutant
Excellent.
Ninja Turtles. What a fabulous series! If you want to
Yes,
go
I
watch
agree.
something good.
Yeah. Excellent.
But
Space
yeah.
Seed sounds dirtier than it should.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's hit the top 5 and find out who is in the Ole Miss position.
Number 5, Megatron.
Yes.
Oh,
I love me some Transformers. Come on. How do you not absolutely love
not a-
Transformers?
It's not a Transformers guy. Shia LaBeouf didn't do it for me.
Mark Wahlberg did it for me. So
Yeah,
Marky Mark
I'm not a big
Wahlberg.
Transformers guy either.
There it is.
oh,
I got
Marky
a
Mark
friend that's got a
Wahlberg.
Transformers tattoo. like right here, but
I
Terry,
grew up in the heyday of Transformers, so these movies, and they were good. Like these were good, like very action-packed, sci-fi-ish movies. So I thought these were great, great movies.
Terry, did you know Marky Mark Wahlberg was the Calvin Klein model? He the Calvin Klein model. He didn't stuff his boxer shorts either. That's for the
And yeah,
record.
and I agree. Shia LaBeouf may not have done a few for it, but Megan Fox should have.
Oh yeah, Megan Fox made me transform. Way to go, Dave.
Not you.
Obviously, his wife is not home. Anyway, so Megatron makes number 5. Who's number 4?
number 4, Voldemort.
Great villain. Great villain. The books were fantastic. And
That's what I was going to say.
They did a great job bringing this to the screen with this gentleman as Voldemort.
Ray Fiennes?
Yeah, I
think it's Ray
love the last 2 movies specifically where he is Voldemort. Like genuinely, he's not on the back of some guy's head. He's not in the he's genuinely Voldemort. And the reason he works so well is Harry is so pure in the story. So yes, very good pick.
Excellent.
Did you ever read the books, Terry?
No.
I
didn't
just
know if it was your thing or not, but
I read things, but not I read stuff. But
I just rebought. Yeah, I just rebought the series because I'm going to restart my library. So my practice husband stole my original set, so I just bought it again.
I had an ex-girlfriend that stole pretty much every CD I owned at one point, and I said it's worth it to not have to see her.
Excellent.
Yeah, but
all right,
this
number 3.
This is so good.
Yeah.
Number 3, Thanos.
Yeah. I mean, he was so much of a villain that he actually ended one of the Avengers movies like on a downer. And to me, that's fantastic because you never expect that to happen. So this was he was in my top 5. Excellent. Josh Brolin?
Yes, Josh Brolin. That one I know. Because he's at the end of Ragnarok, you see him fighting Loki and Thor. Correct. And then he starts off the Infinity Wars with that similar scene. Dave is of the opinion that he's not a villain. And I mean, I don't know. He's got a point if you snap your fingers and you want to change things, but at what cost? So that's the moral question. Is he a villain or not? But obviously in the Avengers world, he is. Yeah. I thought the movies were fine. I'm not a Marvel guy, really. So,
yeah, me neither.
I love this.
We've talked about doing Marvel lists in the past, and it was like Allison's definitely going to have to figure this out.
I'll carry y'all.
No she's going to have to carry this one because it ain't for me.
Every year I do the Marvel movie marathon where I watch them all in chronological order, which is so much more fun.
Yeah.
Here's one for you. I've never watched beginning to end of a James Bond movie.
What is wrong with you? Oh my gosh.
Exactly. I've seen bits and pieces as I'm flipping through the channels and TBS shows up, but yeah, I've not.
Wow.
It's interesting.
I'm gonna stick with it too. Number 2.
Did you ever read the books? Books were great.
Oh,
Emperor
Palpatine. He got shafted. What?
So I know who's number 1 now.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
Vader. It's gotta be Vader.
Yeah, but this is,
Palpatine's the puppet master behind Vader. He is the senator. Then he's the Senate. Then he's the Emperor. Palpatine is the straw that stirs the drink inside the Star Wars universe. Be that the original movies, be that the prequels, be that the sequels, be that Rogue One, be that the cartoons.
If the movies had actually gone in chronological order, you may not see these in this order, I would say.
I would agree with that.
We met Darth Vader first.
Correct.
And I'll go ahead and flip it over because it is Darth Vader.
Yeah.
The fact that we met Darth Vader first.
I agree.
That decided this.
Yeah, and for me, I am sticking with the purity of the story, which means Palpatine, who turns Vader by telling him he killed his wife, makes him part of the dark side, taps into the evil, kills Master Windu, has him kill the Sand People along with all of the Jedi children. Yeah, Vader was a bad man, but all of it was done at the behest of Palpatine. All of it.
We
was
might
done.
need to do a heroes series at some point.
Yeah, I
to
like
oppose the
that.
Villains, yeah.
Absolutely. Palpatine was management.
Was
Kate said.
management. Yeah, Vader got the job done.
I mean, look, Darth Vader, when we were growing up, Darth Vader was the shit, and you know he was. Like, he was the bad guy that everybody wanted to be on Halloween with
Yeah.
the plastic mask and everything. I have one of those. Anyway, yeah.
I will say this, Darth Vader, because, you know, obviously Michael Myers has one, but Darth Vader probably has the most memorable music of any villain we've discussed in this series.
Absolutely.
And I get that Michael Myers Halloween has its theme.
Yeah.
But Darth Vader and the Imperial Death March,
yeah.
I mean, they're still playing that in concert band everywhere across the country. So,
sports arenas. I mean, come on. Yeah.
Yeah. And I get what Dave and Darren are talking about, but for me, it's Palpatine, particularly if you follow the story.
Right.
Y'all want to talk about being Trekkie nerds and Star Wars or Star Trek and Marvel. If you follow the Star Wars story from beginning to end, the Clone Wars through the end of it all, it's Palpatine. It's not Darth. Because Darth is dead, but Palpatine lived forever. So there's that too.
Well, until
yeah,
Kylo and what's her name?
Yeah. The end of the era was not Darth Vader.
Okay.
Let me run through it. Number 10, Dr. Doom. Number 9, Chucky. Number 8, Lex Luthor. Number 7, T-1000. Number 6, Khan. Number 5, Megatron. Number 4, Voldemort. Couldn't do it too loud. Number 3, Thanos. Number 2, Emperor Palpatine. And number 1, Darth Vader.
This was an excellent list again.